Hi. Hi. So, let's go. I wanna play more. Oh man, I couldn't sleep all night. I was like, had like a bunch of stuff in my head like, I wanna play more, I don't wanna go to bed, I have to work tomorrow. But what did I even wanna do? I forgot. What did we even wanna do? So, get the weasel store from Manana. Prove authority. Find the zoologist, the wild pines rep. I don't know where we can find her at all. Run the numbers. Ask about the photo. Where's the rest? We need to find Teokov Kuno for that. Yeah, and I don't want to drink alcohol. And replace that thing. Find more money. Track down my badge. Put the clothes in the trash. Victims' tattoos. We should just overall talk with people again, to my knowledge. So we can figure more out. I don't really know if I really have not found someone yet. I have no idea where I should find a Pines rep. Hi, welcome to the stream. That message is from yesterday. I don't think Gelly is here right now. Hello. Yeah, it's from yesterday. There is no timestamp. I'm doing good. We just started. Can I get more onto the rooftop? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it at all. Yeah, nothing else here. Looks like we also can't sneak further in unless we get rid of the big guy, the CEO of racism, but I don't know how. Well, at least I don't want to get into a physical confrontation with him because I probably would get bodied currently. Can I talk with this dude a bit more?
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Was nice enough.
But a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
Doesn't go for a break, to be honest. Well, feel free to take a break here. We're trying to solve a murder mystery.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye. Like men of the plain.
Oh wait, that's
If you have any more
Manana.
questions, I'm set to talk.
Evraf said you have a key to a door.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I know some whistleblowers, I think. He said it belongs to Weasel. I was hoping you could tell me.
Of course. I got you. You don't know anything.
He taps his head off his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I'm not doing this for political
Oh,
reasons.
so the none of the above type, are you? I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Next, what you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse.
Basement.
That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
I don't really want to help him, but I think I have
Where did
to.
you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really truly
Who's the
matter.
janitor?
None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? This Weasel person? When will he be home?
I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
The man takes a big sip from his flask.
It means he's not going to tell you, cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardy Boys?
Los Hardys? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility.
Yeah, so they're
sort
also
of
another
like you.
group.
Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Any idea who killed the Hanged Man?
The mercenary, eh?
This game is pretty cool, I like it a lot so far.
Why even do such a thing?
The Merc was hanged with a very specific type of cargo belt, one often used in heavy transport areas, for example harbors.
What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed? How?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
Hold up, what does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that should
I mean, not surprising.
large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
I mean, it's pretty clear why he got killed.
He's not lying about not doing it himself.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Okay, goodbye. So, open apartment for Alpha. You have the key, the doors behind the greenhouse and the yard, basement door. I'm gonna talk with everyone again that I also talked to yesterday, just in case there is some more. I doubt this guy has anything more, but let's try it.
Right to work!
Nope, no new options. And obviously, yeah, I can't pass through there anymore. Oh! Magnesium! Does this have anything to say? Or is he just gonna beef again?
Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Nope. Can tell you to fuck off later more. What software do you use? For what specifically? I use a bunch of things. VTube, just VTube Studio.
Still here, stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's
He
up?
also has nothing else. Nope. Yeah, I just use VTube Studio. It's, I think, like the best out there if you have a 2D model. So... Oh yeah, I can try to talk with René. Should be down here. Oh, there's also this dude. Have a 3D. Oh, I don't know how to use really 3D. I have a 3D model, but I use it with something called Kaleido Phase. And I only use it for specifically Ring Fit Adventure. It's something to run in directly in the browser. You don't need to download anything for that.
We're still waiting for a replacement for the bull you sent sinking.
René, I found your guard booth.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the nights. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He adds with a slight sigh.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Hold on, why are you on a leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, seek it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
Wenn es seems sometimes soon anything has what I should know for streaming. Just have fun. The technical things you're gonna, if you know the basics of it, that's basically already enough. But the biggest point just is don't expect anything out of it, I think. That's like the only good advice. Just do what have fun and don't expect anything. Just know how to kinda fix your stuff when something breaks. I think that's the only practical advice that I can personally give. I have not been that here for so long.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So, what was working your shift that night?
No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officers. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative.
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to argue.
Levard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Oh man, I actually need to pick one here. René's but one man, we need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market, keeps folks motivated. Big guys looking after the small, everyone working together, I love it. Such dependency only weakens a man further. René should rent out the service, invest the profit, few more guys expand and repeat. Rachel is a dead end. I don't really like any of these that much, but I'm gonna go with the third one.
Look, officer, can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
I saw a picture in there. You were in it. You looked happy. Who's the girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern. And I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
I stole this picture.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Got it.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well...
I can't do anything
Keeps
here. The
my
chance is
senses
too
sharp.
low. Thank you for your time. Well done. Oh, I actually haven't been down there. I think I just... Yeah, I haven't really been over here in the back that much.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot
What
is
does he
full
use?
of
I have two.
fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Vandalism. Shake your head. Hi, Golden. Poor little viewer.
The
Padded.
metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic.
Look
A
inside.
thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onuk written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards. That's Kuno on the lens.
Shift your focus on the
Under
background.
the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the Star of Pericanasis, or the Cairo, the central symbol of the Pericanassian Church, a star, a great moral height to be strived towards. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
Oh, I think that is probably where we can find the cryptid researcher. To collect tear from the streets. Oh, that's actually good. We can make money with that, right? Didn't hear distant scroll of seabirds. Man, this is truly... this is according to reality. So, a bit of a depressing information. in Germany, what you will see a lot of people doing that basically have no money is they will collect bottles. Because one plastic bottle you turn into, you turn into the store, you get 25 cents. So 4 bottles already gives you €1. Especially a lot of like old people, because they cannot live from their pension. And while homeless people, they collect bottles. They rummage through the trash for the bottles. Yeah. It's a very common sight. What is this thing here? Money! Oh yeah, I can actually just collect all of these here now. Hold on. Who's that? I think this person is new. Oh no, is that just... No, it's not the mother of the child. Oh, she's the new one. You see a sturdy woman humming to herself. She seems to be browsing books. A good one? Point at the book.
Yes? Hello?
She nods, her attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Shouldn't a working class woman be working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Phenomenal.
It is.
I'm a
I
policeman.
know you are.
Do you need help of a policeman?
What with?
Maybe your husband is missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
So where could he be?
I don't know. At home now? Out drinking with his friends?
What a conversation.
Where is this going, officer?
So what I'm hearing is you don't really know where your husband is.
Yes, but
She
I
looks
don't really need to know where my husband is. Not all the time.
Wouldn't you like to?
No.
I can totally have you find your missing husband.
Why are we still talking about this? I haven't lost my husband.
Absolute lunatic
She
conversation.
has, though. The husband is totally lost. You should tell her that it's okay.
It's okay. It's alright to not know where your husband is. Nothing shameful in that.
Who said anything about shame? Stop talking down to me. My husband is not missing.
But he is. You can feel it. Or maybe it's something
We're
else.
gaslighting her. Maybe your children are missing.
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so where are
Are
they?
you a policeman or a nanny?
Nanny, where are they?
They're not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
They're at home, right? Smoking cigarettes.
That's just... My daughters are perfectly fine. They're with their friends down in Jamrock. There's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I'm having like a lunatic, but we'll keep going.
They're almost grown
Hi,
up now
cat.
anyway. They're past the age they need me protecting them from everything now.
I'm afraid the danger is now greater than ever. Tell me, how old are they?
My youngest girl, Jolie, is just shy of 16. Jenny, she is turning 18 next month. But we shouldn't even be talking about them.
Can you describe me their appearance? Any features that stand out? Something that makes identifying a little easier?
Why do you need to know this? Haven't I repeatedly told you that they're not missing? That they're in Jamrock, safe and well, at some stupid party?
It's for the investigation. I'm trying to be professional.
There is no investigation here. I can tell you that.
Maybe your cockatoo is missing.
I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped.
I like
from the deadly.
cockatoos.
It's better to indulge him at this point.
Ma'am, I was asking about your cockatoo. Is it
I
missing?
don't even have a cockatoo. And guess what?
It's a trap. Never ever say what.
Alright, cockatoo not missing. I just want to make
Correct.
sure. So my question. What did you mean by me being a cockatoo? Great, got it.
Wonderful.
That's all for a moment. I'll let you
The
read.
woman before you plods and returns to her reading.
Oh, we ruined her day. Voices in the protagonist's head giving the words to be one of my favorite tropes. It really is. We just ruined her day. She's gonna come home and it's like, man, there was this weirdo at the bookstore who just like, kept asking about everyone being missing. What a freak. Oh no, I haven't been all the way over here so far. Oh, I just realized that. Just another Monday? Hell yeah. I love ruining people's day. Wait, no,
Yes.
not Cam. I mean the bottles. I mean the bottles. There's a bird! Alone you come around service the sea, indifferent to your approach. I have completely ignored this entire area somehow.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
There's something weird with it, but let's not do that for now. Hold on! We can beat up the little shit behind the fence. You're going to live usually making days, so thank you for that. Would you look at that? Who do we have here?
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Yes, I'm here to murder you.
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Get fucking clever with me, pig.
Should fully explain the plot of your favorite game? No. Because I don't even have a favorite game. Oh, damn, I can't annoy her more. Why is there something blinking here? Secret orbs in shady areas? Oh. So, garden houses won't be of use any until the snow melts. Oh, there's someone still up there. And this is where the key entry is. Orange bum head. There was splattering of bullet holes in the wall. I mean, can fuck off for all I care. Not my problem. So, bumhead, reaction speed, rhetoric. I don't need a lowered rhetoric, honestly.
I can't get involved in this.
There must be another way into the building.
Why was that voice line so loud? He just yelled into my ear.
This must be it.
Yeah, this is the weasel
The
door.
basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Use Manana's key to unlock the
You try
door.
to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. Good job. Let's go now. I'm sure there's nothing interesting in there.
There is something
Only
interesting in there.
curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver. As you hold the open door, you can feel the air moving.
That's a
A
lot of
little
reactions.
A whistle.
Oh, I don't like this. Let's go. Well, at least no one's at home right now.
A row of mugs sits on the shelf. Each one depicts a human figure. A dark-skinned woman grinning amidst mysterious symbols. A broad-shouldered man shoveling potatoes, and others.
Tap on the
A
mugs.
little ring, though cheerful. The
I hope you
images
find
are
another
silhouette
racist mug
make
for
you
our other
vaguely
racist
uncomfortable.
mug.
The images betray a lack of interest.
Greg
in
entire
human
mug
beings.
collection.
They are
with
merely
offensive
unflattering
imagery.
caricatures.
What do I mean
The
uncomfortable?
owner of these mugs doesn't like ethnicities very much.
We found him! The racist mug collector! Hell yeah! Typical asshole.
This person is unhappy. The lieutenant picks up one of the mugs, then puts it back down with a look of disdain.
I'm beginning to feel better about breaking into this man's apartment.
Move on from the mugs. Smell of disinfectant in the room. Smells like chemicals. Whoever lives here admires fair-haired fantasy heroes with big muscles. Ooh, a shirt with +1 logic. What more shadow right now? More physical, less authority. Okay, that's fine. A book titled The Hidden World of Walking Sticks lies open. Can almost feel the warmth of the red sun on the flag.
This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty.
What's with the sun?
This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. This is the sevenfold sun miracle.
What's the sevenfold sun miracle?
It's an optical atmospheric anomaly the first settlers saw. Happens in cold weather. 6 small suns around the big one. This complex halo phenomena is how old Revachol got its flag.
Lieutenant, the old flag of the suzerain.
Mm-hmm. The tenant is an old-fashioned guy.
By old-fashioned, he means very right-wing.
Don't bow to the flag, finish
The flag
thought.
doesn't seem to mind. It's
No
just
fuck bows to a
comfortable
flag.
with a
Weirdo
sun
behavior.
onto it. Like all feudal flags, it looks like a children's drawing.
Well done. Moving on. Take the pills. So you're full of clothes. Guess that's trying to stay over. Okay, no one's here. I can't find anything currently. We can't get up there. And the skill check on the wall I cannot do either. So let's just move up north. We probably have to be around... At some point, we have to probably go in there while the person who lives there is at home. Bottle. Another person up there. It's closed. Inside the frame of a motorcycle and repair the tools used to disassemble it. Why does it look like paint like blood? There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Capes at apartments. Rudesanker's Lane roundabout north. It's a door we can go into. More bottle.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building.
Knock.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response.
Knock again.
The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
There's the police! Open the door!
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Tell her I have a real policeman.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply.
Knock again.
Madame,
There
Wait,
is no
knock again.
The door rattles.
Stop banging on the door.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
From within comes...
The police?
Is that me? That's Claudia?
I already... Go check the backyard.
Backyard door.
Was worth a try. Wait, what is... lighting up here? I don't know what's ours lighting up here. But on the east side it was also like, oh, there must be another entry. But what shines like was recently painted. Dark use fluorescence of Rue de Seine. Oh, someone!
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce.
Oh, I think she's the one person we've been looking for Wild Pines.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild
Yep.
Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Shake her
I'm
hand.
glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
That does not inspire confidence into us.
There's a trace of irony in his voice. Mischief, even. The lieutenant is hatching some scheme.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
Who are the other Indo tribes?
Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
You're in good company, it
Why,
seems.
thank you.
She does not understand the real meaning of the remark. How much does Wild Pines have?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
A billion?
Wow!
20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need to be paid. Then there are capital improvements, interest payments.
A wave hits the slope. She grasps the mainstay for balance.
A conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It's a tremendous responsibility.
Where does Wild Pines get all these billions?
They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lomantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
Probably helps to start out with a royal monopoly.
You know more than you let on. Certainly it helped, but most of the original Indo tribes have failed or been absorbed. To survive, Wild Pines had to grow and adapt. No suzerain did that.
What is such a huge system, one with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
You don't keep it moving, your workers do. The company is nothing without
We built this district.
There it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
All I'm hearing right now is multi-billion company can't be fucking bothered to pay their workers properly.
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
What can you tell me about the strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place. Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
The CEO of racism. Oh, you mean Measurehead?
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
How were we to talk before going to the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Oh, tell me more.
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
What are the
There
demands?
are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes, every worker, a member of the board.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
Forget, I want to ask something else for the strike.
She nods.
The scabs at the gate, did you put them there?
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to? If they were
of course.
organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
What do you think of Everard?
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
That's Everard, alright.
He's the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
I remember hearing about this Edgar.
Have you seen him?
No.
Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over. It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside of Brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organised labour at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
I prefer not to have opinion on these things. Like, none of these are what I actually feel about it. An effective advocate for the rights of local working men? No, they're not. They're fucking corrupt. A giant leech sucking light of Revachol? Kinda. But they're not really sucking light out of Revachol. It's more the company. Basically a socialist mob. Not really. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. It's just none of these are what I actually feel about it. Both of these sides suck. The Wild Pines suck, and the Union under the Clares suck. That's what's going on. Both of these are not good, guys. I don't have an opinion on these things.
Of course, officer.
Yeah, it's like both of these are... Nope. One thing, you said something happened in the
I'm glad
elections.
you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a Union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
What happened to this Gomor?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it?
She paused to compose herself.
Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course. How else can I help?
What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
No!
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57, and this is my colleague from Precinct 41, Detective Dubois. I'm afraid Harry doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
Oh, and what happened to yours, Detective?
Please, don't sniff the shit out. She returns to Lieutenant's badge and turns to you.
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when Padma told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world is city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
As I said, ma'am.
I wonder what's to
Japanese
gain from that,
very
indeed.
unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
How do I negotiate my way out of this?
She's a
Yes!
negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement credentials.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Excuse us for a moment, madame. Okay, what is it? Can I... Let me talk?
This is not
Okay.
going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
The lieutenant's voice is hushed. How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen.
Really, I thought it was going so well.
This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show. But
Yeah.
There's a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
What do you propose, that we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done, and demand for her information on the lynching.
Let's get back to her then. Okay. Anything else I can talk with her?
Good. What can I help you with?
Okay, tell me about this alleged drug trafficking.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samaran Isla into Revachol with the Union's blessing.
That's what the container that's just hanging there is probably used for.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Let's get this straight. The materials come from Samaran to Revachol through the terminal.
Yes. After they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production
Yeah,
is
and the
taking
Apple
place at
Sky.
various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wildpine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut.
You want us to investigate?
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
The lorries.
Precisely.
Yeah, that was the
Someone
Apple
needs to
Sky,
move the ingredients
who was like
from
super sus.
the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
It's no coincidence that the lorries are stranded here like that, is it?
No. We asked East Motor Track to raise the drawbridge.
Yeah.
The road company is a partner of one of our subsidiaries. However, this is a limited time opportunity. Once the complaint has been processed by the Trade Committee, they'll have no choice but to lower the drawbridge, and the operation will continue. Thousands of litres of raw ingredients will pour onto the streets of Revachol. Not the east across the river, but the west. The vulnerable, the weary.
Well, at least this solves one mystery.
What is that, Lieutenant?
Why I had to call East Motor Track and beg them to open a drawbridge for me. I'd wondered since I first drove in, on my motor carriage.
I am sorry for the inconvenience, Lieutenant Kisaragi, but we need them trapped here. This is a unique opportunity. I'm sure you understand.
Actually, let's discuss something else for now.
She simply nods.
Do you know something about these tattoos? Show her the photo.
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
So you know something about the tattoos?
Better not tie the fourth day to the bat's day on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
She wants to answer the question. Protocol keeps her from it.
Thank you, it's all for
Of course,
now.
Detective. Take care.
Yeah, okay, I get what we have to do here. I hate that I have to play on their sides. But it is what it is. I don't really so far have a lead on how to find the gun and the badge otherwise, so I have to do it. It's really over door again. And the hideout, just to be sure. Wait, there's something lying here. Hold on.
I knew I should have quit.
Wait, no. I thought it was something I got, but it isn't. I've decided. Yeah, I
There must be another way
don't.
into
I'm
the building.
trying to not. But there is stuff there, but I can't interact with it. But for now, I kind of have to play nice until I figure out some things on my own. Nope, nothing new here. Yeah, there is ropes. They're slightly glowing green when I turn the light on them. But nothing else I can do with that. The moment I no longer need to play their sides, I will stop doing that. Like, the entire thing, when she told us about, like, oh yeah, the drug trafficking, blah blah blah, it's like, yeah, of course the company profits from the drug trafficking. You're only making it out like it's suddenly the union's fault, because right now it's convenient to pin it fully onto them. It's like, oh, it's going west to the vulnerable. Like, yeah, it's just like I did before under the company too. Oh, the girl is now in here.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain and into the gutter.
What are you doing now?
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I found something while you were away.
What is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out.
What a hat!
The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
A detective hat?
Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way more serious with that. Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
Yay, I got a cool hat! Hell yeah! Encyclopedia +1. Hell yeah! I got a hat! Look at me, we have a cool hat now. Hell yeah! Love me some hat. Get all the bottles while we're here. Yeah, I can't get in.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists nothing happens. Oh.
Yeah, no one lets me in. Well, we have to talk with Kuno again, I guess. I should probably... Yeah, dress myself a bit more red, because there might be a red check. I assume with this dude. Okay.
Yes?
No, not you. I want to talk with him.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Let's talk about your shack again.
What do you want with it? Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. The fuck about it?
Where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
How come?
That fucking had one thing majorly wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Do you remember how he looked? Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
You're just too small for the armor.
Get the fuck out of here trying to fuck on me with that midget shit. Kuno's 12. He's huge. What are you? Fucking 80. When Kuno's 80, Kuno can fit 4 of you in Kuno. Fuck out of here.
Trying to fuck on Kuno. Fuck out of here.
What do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the sea?
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gates.
What do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock and boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows?
Yes, you met him at the gates. The The one with the boots and the jolly smile.
You mean Manana?
Yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
You're telling me this out of the kindness of your heart?
Yeah, Kuno's doing charity today.
Nah.
Day. Kuno feels sorry for you two loser pigs. Kuno's doing pity now.
Still, seems suspicious. He may have it in for that guy. Or you may be paranoid. That is also a possibility, sir.
There are contusions all over his body to do that.
What are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Yeah, you're stupid.
Get the fuck out of here calling Kuno stupid. Pigs come to Kuno for guidance, then say he's stupid. The fuck is up with that?
They're lost without you, Kuno. They need you. You're in control
No.
of this.
Why don't you figure your shit out yourself before you come to Detective Kuno for help?
Maybe we should.
Your test.
Get lost.
Okay.
Kuno doesn't.
I wanna try one more. Oh, can I walk? Yeah. I wanna try that weird doorbell again. I need to check what stats I need. Adjust a bit of my clothing around. Because there's something quite interesting with that. Okay, let's see.
An old call box with a matrix. of
Volition.
buttons.
Okay. Volition anywhere. You might as well take these. Rest of the armor. Go to armor gates. Ask the jolly mask about the armor. Okay, well.
An old call box with a matrix of... No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions.
No!
Find something else to do.
No!
You hear
Damn
the
it.
same. You ring the... What an ominous name for all you hear is you ring the doorbell. You wait. Looks like someone. Silence. Silence. Nothing happens. Silence.
Yeah, nah. Ah, damn it. Well, we can also try authority again here. So. Okay. Let's go with that. What's that? Spitball. Disgusting. It's okay, it's a white chick you can try. Oh, okay, good.
Town, but the clowns are still here.
Weak when you first want to talk about the hanging again.
Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
About fucking time.
Oh my god, it actually worked!
Swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco.
Oh, I got lucky! Where have I seen this
You
before?
believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men. Sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
Hell yeah.
You seen Apricot, old Purdue's daughter? Asks Lieutenant McCoy. Replies Torson. The ass on that one. McCoy shakes his head in appreciation. A bit strange the old man named her Apricot. But, I mean, who am I to judge? Wanna hit the kebab joint?
I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here. You're just like real cops drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
No, I'm drunk on the job too. I don't give a shit, just like you guys.
Speak for yourself, buddy. We've been giving a shit for 10 years. Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push. Quick. Just don't antagonize him. You have this already.
It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help.
Titus?
She stops mid-sentence. That's it. You got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms.
You wanna help her, cop? Fine. I'm gonna let you help her. But you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, a freight train of pain, buddy.
What is her name?
Glacia. I'm on due.
What's a new name?
She's staying here at the Whirling Rags.
Wait, no, it's
A real
not.
pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on due with an O-U.
Shit. The girl.
Oh!
The girl upstairs? That
Oh
girl.
no!
Remember what you said to her? You told her you wanted her.
Oh no!
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Miss Oranje Disco Dancer.
Why not? You've probably seen her around.
Oh my god! Said you don't remember being a cop, -1. Said you don't remember reality, -1. Said I wanna have fuck with you, -2.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are
Ah,
twitching,
god damn
sweat
it!
forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool.
Mental damage!
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
It sounds like you're having a heart attack.
Well, I hit myself. It's fine. It's fine.
bad.
It's fine. It's fine.
Please, whatever you do not tell him you know her. That would sound off, calm, normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
So, what's the relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
When was that?
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Here you go, boss.
So, what's your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We party. She's been here for a few months.
He tries to make it sound real casual, but the muscles on his neck tighten.
So she's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Oranje disco dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
You said you partied. Cool, that's cool, but what did you mean?
What do you think I meant?
Was it sex?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're saying two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after. So put your dick away.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
We'll talk to her.
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain.
Okay, well then. We made a bunch of progress. Let's talk to her. Wait, Kim wants to talk to me. What is it?
Officer, what was that?
You mean the sweating and the fidgeting when he mentioned her name?
Yes.
And so I think I know the woman.
Is there something I should know before we talk to her?
Whatever you do, don't say the first.
I didn't rape her! No! No. I met her on the halfway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
I tried to hit on her.
Understood.
She said I'm going to have to integrate her later and it's going to suck for me.
This would have been good to know before.
It didn't come up.
It should have. Anything else?
Nothing. Let's move on.
This is nothing.
You feel fortified by his assurance. It's going to be all right. Is it though? Nothing? You're still in for a bumpy ride here. Try not to mess it up.
Oh boy. Here we go. It's time to suffer. But that quick took me a while to notice. Yeah, I'm a big brain. I have a humongous wrinkly brain. No.
Who is it?
Woman's voice answers, muffled by the door.
Tired. Controlled.
This is the police. Can we come in?
Come on up. The door is open. I'm drying my hair.
Sounds like it's coming from upstairs somewhere. You could snoop around before going up.
Okay. Hotel bill calculations. Looks like she had an extended stay. Piles of dirty clothes. A woman's. What's here? Oh, bathroom. The yard below. The corpse is no longer there. Oh!
This medicine cabinet is full of wares. Sheets of pills, haphazardly stacked, one on top of the
They
other.
put the corpse there so she can see the corpse. It was like to show her, hey, we killed that guy for you. That's why he was specifically hanged in that area. Look at the toothbrush.
Been used quite a lot.
Look at the medications.
Pharmaceuticals line the shelves. Sheet upon sheet of pill bottle next to pill bottle. Acetylic acid, APAP, eye drops, blood thinners.
There's quite a collection in here.
Anything of note?
Search the
Pill
bottles.
bottles rattle like bones as you search the cabinet. Paracetamol, histoperidol, something in a foreign language you can't read. Behind them, an unusually shaped nasal spray. Its label reads Nacra. Nacra. This is used to treat opioid overdoses. Always handy to have around.
Nacra, opioid antagonist.
Interesting. That's used for diamorphine overdoses.
Search the pill
Among
sheets.
some foreign, probably Messinian or Gotwaldian, marked red blister packs you find. What do you find?
Let's
This
see.
is got a bright
Nice.
orange bottle with peptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container.
What's so exciting about this orange bottle?
It's speed, man. Just what you were looking for. They call it dextro.
I'm not gonna take it! Fuck off, addiction!
Psychological disorders. But what we're seeing here is some scientifically advanced.
I will beat you one day. Lieutenant, I see a brand called Peptide.
Peptide, a euphemism for pharmaceutical amphetamine. Prescription speed.
The fuck are you waiting for? Let's get super fucking prepped.
No, close the cabinet. I don't want it. I don't want to be addicted anymore. I want to be happy. The bed has been hastily made.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo.
Run your fingers across the surface of the glass.
Smooth as ice, There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges. But the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface.
This window was recently replaced.
Looks like it, yes.
Okay. Smell of cigarette smoke in the air. Astra menthol. Well, then let's talk to her.
Welcome to the roof.
The young woman has a cigarette in one hand and a cup of coffee in the other.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one. Proceed politely.
Oh, yes. Legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there.
Disco Infernum.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the Infernum.
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57. I believe you have already met my colleague from Precinct 41.
Have I ever? This man has an unforgettable way with words.
I would like to withdraw the comment I made earlier given the situation we find ourselves in now. It seems out of place.
And what is that situation?
I think she's high.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult. No need to dilly-dally. She's tough.
Fuck every ball.
Good on you, boy. She can take it.
What is your name, miss, for the record?
Gauthier Amandou.
Same name that Titus gave you. It sounds Oranese, as does her accent. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Are you from Oranje?
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
What is Oranje?
A bad memory, officer.
Understood?
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
Thankfully, it's implied.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
What do you do, miss? What is your specialization?
Something stupid.
Wanna hear what's stupid? Somewhere in a one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young man shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer. His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm.
What the fuck? What the hell is this?
He's warm, Mullins replies, because he's under the radiator.
You're a cop?
No, no. More stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university.
What is Oranese literature about?
Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
If that's true,
heard that one before.
Rivasholian lit would fit you like a glove.
What do you... Oranese lit, what do you do with it?
Nothing. I do nothing with it.
Cool.
It's not very cool, but what can you do?
Could we take a look at your passport, please?
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Well done.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river.
I don't know you've told us your real name.
If I were to lie to you, I would come up with a more mainstream name than Clausia Mondu. It's a weird name.
She seems to be telling the truth, sire.
Okay, then.
Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her movements.
That's it for the record.
The record. So official.
They tell us you were raped.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered.
Actually, it's already afternoon.
Is it? It is afternoon.
Hi, Suna.
Flies, man.
So, where are you?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
Okay. I kind of have a suspicion that this was what's just happening already here.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the hard.
Yeah, they made that shit up about her.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
It's also that the leader of those is into her at the same time,
Not
too.
Explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier.
Titus asked us to spice things up. Asked you to spice things up for us.
Pretty much.
Warming them.
What did happen between you and the victim?
We partied.
Wait, partied. Where have I heard that before?
A lot of partying going on.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship.
Met the she-demon? I think she's kinda cool so far. What kind of partying? Point your blood face, the kind I do?
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that.
Harder than this? Keep pointing to your face. I don't know it was physically possible.
Oh, it is. You're still alive.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder.
Yeah.
And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex.
Were feelings involved?
A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
That's not what I meant for feelings.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of a
Movie Inside Out going up about like built in Murder Instinct, Half-Light.
Had a cool scare.
Do you mean the Disney movie Inside Out? Okay, here's the thing. My native language is not English, so I might maybe know the movie, but maybe under a different name. But I don't really watch movies a lot, so I'm just gonna go with no.
She appears aloof, but that scar part, the scary, is stressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing. She misses him.
So she does like him.
When was
Well,
this?
did.
A month ago? Something like that.
Yeah, the Disney movie, the one with like the little emotions inside the head. Yeah, that one. I did watch it. Yes. What can you tell me about him? Name, eyes, age?
I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about
There's
it.
a version of it.
I don't know.
I can see the similarity, what you mean.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
If you like really boil it down to its core, it's about a guy coming to terms with a lot of things. Must have been hard for you pointing at seeing him there.
Yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window. in my dreams.
Man. Yeah.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
The call reporting the hanging, that was you.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Oh, nice skill point.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
The caller's voice was
I
disguised.
didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little.
Nicked it how?
With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it. Into the cold wire.
So, she's God's mystery foam cutter.
And in the process, you broke the landline downstairs.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Why go through all the trouble?
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
She essentially does want justice for the guy that was killed in a fair way. Because if she doesn't call us, no one will help her. Because the quote-unquote, like heavy quotation marks, police in this area has killed the guy. The question still is, why did they do it? Outside of the leader being jealous because he also has feelings for her, that there is probably more to it, which involves the entire, like, union versus company strike.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there.
What did they hang him for if not rape?
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military, worked for Wild Pines, and against the union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
How did the Hardy Boys know you?
They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for union members. They're probably down there now.
And how did you meet?
Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter.
Did you party?
A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have.
Which one?
Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely.
Well, we know at least
Titus,
one.
Obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
Could that have been part of the reason they hanged him?
Could that be why they lynched him? Jealousy. I mean, it's a little bit in there implied, but probably not the main reason.
I hope not. Actually, I know that's not the reason. I'm careful about that kind of thing. Not crossing the wires, you know? But that's probably where they got the rape idea.
What do you mean?
Men like that? I don't know. It's the way their imaginations work. I suspect it's what they'd like to do to me.
Thank you for telling us all of this, miss.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
As he says so, you feel the young woman looking at you and get a feeling you can't quite put your finger on. A suspicion?
Uh-huh. That's something else before you go, a little thing.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Nice room you got here.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
What are you doing here in the Whirling in Rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
Why here?
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Ravachol?
Here in Martinez.
I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
You're doing because of a disco has been.
I'm really not.
You've got a collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Ravachol, but you should still reprimand her. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
No further questions.
I always heard you RCM guys were cool. You are.
That window is new.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
I have another question for you.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Let's talk about a so-called
Not my
assault.
favorite topic, but okay. How about we,
I use a room as
change the
customer. I have a
subject.
personal question.
Yes. You're just one room away. Very personal.
Good, yes. This means she could have heard something. Like what you were doing before you blacked out.
Were you in Sunday night? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory.
You do not need to know that. What you need is to ask normal police questions. Like,
get a grip, he thinks. At least do your personal stuff when I'm not here.
Yeah? Thank you.
Technically, no, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
What did he say? Oh my god. Now it's turning into narcomania.
Just wanted to see what happens when I reprimand her.
2 words. There it is again. Man of words. I can appreciate that. Having half a bachelor's degree in words and all. Oh yes. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments.
Like what?
Like not being able to stay up for 36 hours. Not being happy. It cures those ailments. It's just a mirrored speed molecule, basically.
The relationship includes Nacra, an opioid antagonist.
Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids.
is that something that happens to you often, miss?
Better safe than sorry. Very funky. Alright.
I don't think I can do it, but let's... Wait, this is volition. Let's try. Ooh, let's give it a try. 28?
She looks back.
Shit. We can retry it though.
Time moves slowly. The triangles of her face rearranging into a weary smile. Don't worry. We will protect you from
Yeah.
the
It was 28% wasn't even that bad.
the reefs and sounds of her persona.
Can try it again later.
We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise. You are advised. There are muscles on long white bones that line her limbs, just below the silver jumpsuit.
What is happening?
Nothing. Just time passing. Don't worry. You are not a fool. Anything out of the ordinary and you would be notified. Air moves in your windpipe. Your heart beats. You're a detective. Get back to detecting.
What? Am I being beguiled?
She presses her elbows against her waist and slowly turns her head. Her hair brushes her shoulders, making a small hissing sound, almost imperceptible. The strange moment ends. It was brief, no longer than 2.2 seconds.
Was it a warning that she's dangerous? That she's physically capable of probably taking us out? Because I think that was what was it.
I'll be here until 11 p.m. drinking coffee, most likely.
That was weird.
You made the right call there. It feels good. Pure.
About what?
I'm talking about your zero tolerance policy toward the mania of narco.
Hi, Foxbot.
Powerful stance. Would you like to take it up a notch? Would you like to become an anti-narcomania zealot? Yes, you're pure.
I don't wanna do that. Authority, thank you.
Drugs in the past, and will probably do more in the future. But that doesn't matter.
We'll pass that check later, hopefully.
Of course not. You've always been anti-narco militant material. You kept her off a dark course with that interjection. Are you ready to save lives?
Yeah, put that for the weight. Okay, what is it?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy Boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Things will make them cooperate?
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan.
Why did she tell us all of that?
What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it.
I'm not sure she had to lie, I wouldn't have known.
If not you, then me. It was a smart move from her.
Something's off here.
You think so? She seemed forthcoming. Unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back here soon enough.
Okay, yeah, what is here?
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Where does this lead
I
to?
don't know. It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's
I
important?
don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
See, the main investigation and the door below are merging into a stereo investigation.
I hate it when that happens.
Push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets. Sounds like it's heavy too. Very sturdy.
Let's try! Fuck. My foot!
You kick it, gung-ho style. Entering the premises style. But the door...
No, I'm dying! Woo!
Let's trash the place.
Let's not.
God damn it! Do you have any more physical? Same as here. Nope. I can't buff myself more. Damn. We will be back up here soon enough. Yeah, let's confront them downstairs. I'm gonna tell Gata about that she broke the telephone door. It might give us some points with him.
Help you? Another thing.
Klasse in room 3, she nicked the phone line.
Why? No, fuck it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know why these degenerates do what they do. I thought we had one good guest in the building.
He really doesn't like it being classier.
Well, anyway, mystery solved. I don't like loose ends.
Yeah, neither do I. Thank you for telling me, I guess. Good thing she pays for her stuff on time. I'll forward her the bill and be done with it. Yes?
Yeah. Ooh, anything in the kitchen? Not really, no. Okay, loser. We have to talk.
Clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Cleanser says she wasn't raped.
Fuck. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted.
You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No, more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed.
For the record, Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her.
Are you stupid? We just heard him say that. That's not how it works.
Oh, shut up and stay out of this, Liz.
Bruh. You can't just say, oh, that just didn't happen.
He was out of his fucking
No.
mind. You have no idea.
She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. And she doesn't fucking trust you.
Yeah, she's crazy, you know.
Ah, of course she is
A
suddenly.
crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up.
This is a diversion. Stay on track.
Cut the bullshit, she told me the truth.
No, man. I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her.
His hands become fists.
And you went and pushed her.
We didn't push her.
I am gonna fucking...
Titus Hardy.
Success. Titus backs off. Fists down, everybody. Goddamn, no one tells you to put your fists down.
Everett personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Am I understood?
Okay.
When she's angry, she emphasizes the S. It gives her voice a strangely hypnotic quality. Her lips barely move as she speaks. Frankly, it's a bit terrifying. Someone has to rush in to break the tension. The second in command.
Look, Copper. We know that that fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him, T. What's the harm, right?
Here, jerkwad. Listen to this shit.
I mean, if you torture someone, you get someone to confess to anything. It doesn't really mean anything. We don't know how this tape was acquired, if something is even on it.
This is their last play, this tape. Their story is in tatters, a mess. It might be nice to listen to, but at this point, you don't need to.
Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me.
You don't care about evidence. The fuck are you a cop for, then?
Pigs, T. They don't care about getting the truth. They care about getting convictions. They are fucking keeping a score on their bulletin boards.
I won't be on your bulletin board. If you don't listen to the tape, we got nothing to talk about.
There's a lot of questions. If you ask them now, they'll just keep bringing up the tape. Listen to it, and they'll have nothing to hide behind.
So what's on this tape?
What's on it? We call it the door gun a mega mix. You know why. Won't you listen to it?
Where do you get this tape?
You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. There's no university degree for that.
So you bugged them, how?
We have machines. We're in logistics. How do you think a harbor works? It's advanced stuff.
Understood? You've listened in on their communications. How long?
Since way before their chief started taking swing lessons.
Things got nice and quiet after that.
Which one of you is doing the advanced radio work then?
It's not advanced. You just hold up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It gets hot as hell in there.
Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work.
Yeah, man. You're like a radio genius or something. Those notes are some in-depth stuff. Indexes and shit.
Where can I listen to it?
I'm sure we can find a tape player.
Where can I listen to this? Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius?
Yeah, play it with your ass, cocksucker.
I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem.
That's enough for now.
Don't forget your tape, lawman. Compliments of Titus Hardy.
Fine, I'll take it.
Do that. Oh, and keep it. Maybe you'll need a reminder of human ugliness someday.
I'm going to take off. Okay, the tape player costs money! Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. Don't have a player. Well, let's go out again. Okay. What else do we have to do? We can't listen to this right now. We're gonna ask her later again. Yeah, I'm always broke. I'm collecting bottles for money right now. And ask later. Joyce's info we can't get right now. If I know you unlock the door. Find morale, can't do that right now. Run the number, where's the rest of the armor? Yeah, talk to the funny guy. Okay. Oh, we can talk to this guy again. Probably for information on the truck traffic.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man.
What are you holding anyway?
High grade.
Time to arrest him. Relax. He's merely joking.
One from the underworld?
No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually
doesn't
get
have anything new.
The man taps his fingers.
Nope, he doesn't actually have anything to say about that. Huh. Well, then probably only the the racist henchman. Oh, there also was this completely drugged up woman down here. We couldn't talk to her so far. Yeah, her. What's the deal with her?
The woman still has her eyes fit.
Grandma?
Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead.
Yeah, I can't do anything with her. We can maybe go into the fritter. After we talk to this dude here. Also just to trade in my bottles.
Looking for something, Runt?
What are you hauling?
Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers
Things been
are
going
on
on then?
strike.
What kind of cargo?
Apples is exactly the kind
Yeah.
of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Sounds like a cover story for me.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular Koiko picked apples.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
Damn! You said something about the rights and privileges of lorrymen?
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's a carter?
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches. Before machines.
So he was a garbage man?
Not at all. We are part of a guild and everything, huh? It's very ancient, very prestigious.
So in a carter's guild.
Goddamn right. They've been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit.
With a C. It's not written like that here. Continue.
Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck him right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing.
Yeah, shut up, dude. I know which lorry is yours. I can probably break in at some point.
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really...
Is this thing that I need to use for the bottles?
The tear machine.
Inside your bottles!
Your bottles clunk into the
Oh my god, that was nothing.
with a satisfying.
That was nothing! I'm so broke! Oh my god, I'm broke. Well, let's talk to this dude again.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
The reason is it turns out he has one hell of a colonial mug collection!
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
I never in my life even listened to Hatsune, but okay. See how we're all busy concentrating on the racist mugs? That's what the ruling class wants!
Yeah, it would be really bad if we got into an argument. Waste of a good noon. Or afternoon. Or night. Anyway, thanks for helping out, friend.
Couldn't have told me you were supposed to know about the armor.
The little boy had a good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cop's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock.
Yeah.
Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
The probe into the armor, what did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort of technical stuff?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
4 pieces of armor up for grabs then, but I already sent the boots away.
I guess you won't be collecting them all then. That's less work for you at least.
Hold on, 4 pieces. Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the
Oh,
leggings?
they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
We're going to find 1 piece of it. 1 is enough.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armor too. The one the bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots though.
It's a little
You have an easier
quiet.
time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him.
Okay, let me make it a little bit louder. So, thank you for the cooperation.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful. He is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Okay.
Hey.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building
Ah, yes.
Elysium again.
Get the fuck out of here, no. Get boots of victims' feet. Can't do that, because he's gone. Find 1 armor piece. Kunleite return and confront him. One of the armor pieces is in the water. Yeah, but we're already here. Let's talk to Evrav. Stealing shoes is a thing. I think if you're into stealing, you can probably steal anything you want. I don't think that's limited to any place specifically. If you're gonna steal, might as well steal also those shoes. Oh, there's a bunch of bottles here. Can I pick them up? I can pick some of them up. Yippee! Oh, 1 here. Yippee. Actually, maybe about the sound, because it's loud. It's now kind of like loud for me. Let's make it like... Let's make it like this. I've put everything a bit down. It's still kind of loud for me right now. There should be better. That's the entire different sound input. Ah! How about no? So, fat fuck. I am back.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
I opened the door, you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm very glad to hear that, Harry. One question. You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
He's trying to figure out if you're lying. There is no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable. Just tell the truth.
I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs.
Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel.
It always comes back down to the stupid mugs.
He was testing you, and you succeeded.
Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who's killed who and why. Real police work is gonna start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is gonna be good.
The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash of the hanged man's clothes.
Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartment? You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people. With the power of politics.
Of course you do.
Yes, yes. Do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder?
Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you.
Oddly, it seems to be true.
But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers.
Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right?
There's more to police work than whacking an imaginary baton.
Of course, Harry. I'm not a real police officer. You are.
That's all he's going to say on this subject.
I heard about a connection between the lynching and the strike. I'd like to hear what you know about
By
it.
now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor? Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of faith,
And then you hired
and
that one dude at the gate?
Down with machine gun fire.
So much for peaceful.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Sadamoritsa, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
I think I've heard enough.
You haven't, Harry. I haven't told you anything about
Stop
the
yapping.
crime yet. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
They moved the container.
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane. It's actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
Oh, you know that some of this is bullshit.
By negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry, what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making sure everything runs smoothly.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
I mean, it's organized
They're
crime.
Like you guys.
We already know he's
I'm
talking about the
people
Hardys.
who want to make sure
Yeah,
bad
bye-bye.
things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this?
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys.
He's yapping so much.
I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
If he's just boasting, then it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried.
I mean, we already know about all of this, but let's
How do I
listen
know?
anyway.
Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
That does sound quite unlikely, yes. The big guy leading the scabs at the gate is colossal. He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being here. Strange.
Mention a lawyer girl?
This is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Tell him about Titus, Hardy, and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
They're absolute idiots. After I met the Hardys, can you ask him to cooperate with me?
But of course! It's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Continue.
You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Needless to say, this is another move.
I mean, yeah, obviously. I don't need it.
Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. But I'm willing to share information. Was there anything else?
Let's conclude
Was
for
it a
now.
good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet. Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
It's another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found?
No, it tells me
I
to
think it's
not be
only a-
corrupt.
I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
So they can forge. What do you think of this?
Depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But he thinks it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez. and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can.
Well, signatures
deliberately
for.
omitting things.
I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates.
Bullshit.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry.
Where's this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
What will happen to con occupants?
They are just gonna have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Is he absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street?
We're 100% sure no one's going to end up homeless.
Am I? Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them. We're gonna build a youth centre there. The value of their properties goes up and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbour.
He means it.
I'm gonna accept it for now, but I might just not finish this
bring
task.
joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure.
I
to be
don't
working
like
with
this
you.
dude.
Here. You need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear
Probably
there's
gives me a
some
bunch of
trouble
chance
with
to do
the
something
water,
different
but
instead.
they should fix it by Wednesday morning. Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta. Then we can talk about your gun.
I'm told the Union is involved in a local drug trade.
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciated
I'm so
Joseph
sick
much
of
as any
listening to
Johnny
him
Factor.
talk.
I can't take slander. Are you actually investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy.
No comment.
Harry, you wound me, Harry, in the heart. But I trust you to put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we?
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Wait.
Nope.
You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Wouldn't want to get stuck in here.
Yeah, you're one of us now. A real red and white Union man.
No, I'm
Take
not.
care, Harry.
But it is a good tool. Okay. Don't want to get the signatures. We gonna go down to the water for now. To maybe find the helmet. Only gonna play for 1 more hour. And then after that I'm gonna swap to Ring Fit Adventure for today. Yes, yes. Oh wait, there's a panel here. I never noticed that.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use. It seems to control the large crane above. A container is attached to its hook block. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Oh! How did I not notice this before? I have a bad feeling about this.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down. The harbor sleeps as the strike rages in the distance. The crane can rest again, now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Okay, so I can just do
the rusty
that.
control panel grows warm to the touch, then grows cold. It is finished. A faint smell of burning rubber reaches your nostrils. A short circuit.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
No, this is useful. This is useful. We can check this out. What's the deal with this container? There's something off with it.
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
I think there's something special about this container.
You do? Because I don't.
Why not?
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo container. We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk to the union, right?
Open the
You
door.
attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Knock on the door.
You reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Let's go. Let's go. Damn, 8%!
Why
No!
the door with rhetoric?
Yeah, where am I?
Why are you what?
Never mind.
Are you satisfied, detective?
God damn it. Do I have more for rhetoric? No, I have a negative for rhetoric. Nope. Ah, damn. Damn. I wish that would have worked so badly. I want to know what's inside. I know there's something so off about it. Ah. Oh well. Wait, can I actually recheck this thing here?
The file cabinet stands steady as ever.
Ooh,
and the unlocked drawer
it's pretty high
slides out
chance.
to greet you. Whatever's hidden here
Yay.
is hidden well. Concentration isn't enough. Only a trained accountant with a background in logistics would be able to really make sense of it.
Oh, you deal with Measure
there
Head?
is a little handwritten note.
I just ignored him. He is just standing there. I was just like, man, he's brain damaged. Nothing I can do here. Look at the
It
note.
appears to be a to-do list written in large, uneven capital letters. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling borscht, water Everard's plants, sweep office floor, more banners. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is crumpled.
Look him, do not for list of errands for Everard.
One of his aides must have left it. Nothing incriminating here.
The special borscht seems a bit odd in the list.
Take another look at the note.
Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes, special whirling. All items on the list have been crossed out.
Special whirling borscht is probably drugs.
The drawer slides shut.
It's cold. Can we actually talk to Leo again? While we're already here. Oh nah, let's leave. Let's leave. I want to go down to the river first. I think that has a bit more priority. We will be back here soon enough. So maybe the guy in the front also has some news.
Right to work! What's it to you? No,
Don't. The man has turned his attention elsewhere.
Honest men, we came here.
I have a quick...
You think they follow because I'm...
Nope, nothing new. And what's with the lorry?
The lorry stuck in the windows are clear. They've been recent. The back end.
Racist, nationalist. Likely, yes.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything with this either. Well then. Also, man, I'm about to run out of money again for the night. Ah! Means need 7 more real. I keep rejecting the bribes! I don't want to be bribed! There's this dude, but I think he had absolutely nothing interesting to tell. Something in there? Bottle.
G'day to you, officers. Well, there's... Yeah, not... Sure thing.
It is so...
Want some...
Why not?
Nothing new.
A rusting control panel. This panel usually... You pull the lever all the... Nothing happens. Nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning?
Yeah. Close the water lock on Wednesday. A little bit stumped on what to do. For now at least. Let's maybe go to the pawn shop. I can maybe sell some of the clothes.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away.
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged.
Alright, sorry about that.
Appreciate it.
We're not put into his eyes. There.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
I'm looking for something that plays a tape.
Yeah, we still have those boom boxes on the shelves.
Want to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Have people from Everard Clare's unit come here to track that gun?
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday. Looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip. But you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
Yeah. Someone shopper called the oversized and asked about a gun not menacing at all.
People
I mean...
as ever seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
Thanks for the review. Let's talk about something else. I'd like to sell...
Sure. Let me have a look.
I'd like to sell my clothes.
I'm not purchasing, and especially that tie.
Your mother is an necrotic
access my
Anything
pawn
else
menu.
you're thinking of selling?
There's nothing of a photo of a happy couple. Oh, I'm not gonna sell this. No. I have nothing to sell! Ah! I could try to... Footprints in the dust. We can try to get some of these checks done.
Another time, Pat.
So I don't know what else to do. I think there was absolutely nothing in this corner here. Also, oh, there's a trash can, probably a bottle inside. Bottle. Hi, Danny. Man, the bottles give like no money. There's a box here.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box. A variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
How much for the
These
box?
are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils.
The eye burner.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool.
No, they're not.
These will definitely keep.
Nothing here for now. Sorry. I just... yeah. I had something in my throat stuck. So... the doorbell could maybe be back. Let's see. Volition challenging. Volition anywhere? Nope. Just try it again. But we're already passing by.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons, lists, or whatever she says. It can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier.
We did it!
Alright, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drunk so hard
Let's
you can't
go.
remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner.
Call her again.
There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. A strange metallic taste fills your mouth as you stare at the intercom. There's the static again, whispering like a seashell pressed against the air.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Last time we talked, there was some confusion. You got me mixed up with someone else.
My God.
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax. Distance yourself from it.
Please don't hang up. I just want to explain myself.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice again.
Wait, is she...
Wait, are you repeating your words?
Michelle. Please.
Yeah, it's a recording.
Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Is this some kind of joke?
Doesn't matter what I say, you're just going to continue, right?
The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing.
It's probably just a
Wind blows
recording.
into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box. Your hands are getting cold, and your breathing becomes visible, forming small silvery puffs in the air.
Is it over? Can we talk now?
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
Say nothing?
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget about you.
And then it hits you.
You're recording.
She tries again not to cry, and still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice is being played off a wax cylinder. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this.
Just recording in here, I
Her
thought.
sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call the last time. but the recording is still going.
Keep listening.
The phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds.
Is anyone there?
No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before. Glorious and total somehow, crawling inside your head. Her words are too cold to comprehend. She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch your shape in dark hallways, guttering.
So...
The strange alien thought pattern ends. The lieutenant cuts in, inspecting the intercom.
It was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve.
Wait, recording trapped in the circuitry?
I don't have time to explain it to you right now. Maybe sometime later.
Something weird just happened to me.
Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you.
That is true.
This kinda didn't go anywhere. I don't know, that felt like it didn't do anything in the end. It felt kinda pointless. It's probably gonna come up at some point in the future, but for now it felt like an absolute dead end.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Talk to Manana about the armor.
So?
Told me you promised to sick the pigs on him.
So? Kuno did sick the pigs on him? Kuno's a man of his word.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
Look, pig. Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
Good idea.
I remember this.
You got fucked. You got fucked.
Hi,
pig.
hi.
Fucked bad. Of course you're gonna remember this. Now get the fuck out of here, Grief and the Kuno. After this shit, you better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Yeah, real interesting.
I don't need to do that. The body? Anything new there?
Your test.
Get lost.
About the crime scene?
Kingdom of
Ah,
Kuno.
yes.
The fuck
There's
do you
more
want
here.
with it?
That man's clothes were in the trash container. Point the container. How did I even get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
I need to know. It could be a lead in the investigation. Some may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price.
You'd have to be blind not to notice the giant white letters F-A-L-N running down his trouser leg.
That's what happened to his clothes. You must have seen them lying around.
Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that you took away. Now you want performance gear or not, Grandpa?
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
No, you don't know anything about temporary investigation. I already have pants.
Whatever. Kuno was trying to help you, but you're too fat for fouling anyway, pig.
Did the ladder ever climbed it? Point to the ladder on the tree.
Look at that fucking shit. You're trying to get Kuno killed.
Hold on, what was this? This may take a while, okay. So you would say the ladder is unclimbable?
Does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
What's Negrinos over there?
Dunno. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kit is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
The gardener used to work there.
That's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
The gardener. She's actually not a gardener. Turns out she's a union fixer.
The fuck does this have to do with the Kuno? Kuno doesn't give a shit who she is.
Can you show him the mug? Oh god, let's show him the mug.
The fuck? A mug in the trash. Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yes, does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you picked it after the mug fucker? Cause he's the clothes fucker?
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene, cleaned some of it up.
Shit, that's tense.
I'm gonna show the mug literally to everyone. I've been doing that since I got it.
Get tied to the radiator.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
I can't believe the mug has helped us so much at this point already.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face. Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a...
Okay. Let's see. Can we break into the... Maybe we can check this one out. Can't probably break into the greenhouse.
There are several footprints in the mud.
Oh, 97? This is gonna be a win.
Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs. 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots?
I mean, yeah, we know who it is,
The
honestly.
Hardy boys in the mess hall of whirling in rags.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth. This is the big dick. Titus Hardy. The one with the bald cap on his head.
Interesting.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. Maybe even too easy. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 44. Either the blonde muscular guy, Glenn, or the young guy with a plectrum around his neck. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 43. The inked banger, perhaps. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo, the old smoker. You think you even see a tiny fleck of cigarette ash inside the print.
What else?
5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced toes. Number 44. Same as before. Either the musician, Eugene, or the muscle-bound blonde, Glenn. 6. Light as air. Same make of boot, but number 41. Small like a rat. Shanky.
Should have gotten this earlier.
Better late than never, detective. The whole world is dark and the tracks burn in it with strange beauty. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. Fat Angus. Carrying something?
And the last one?
8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole. The right sole is smoother, more worn. Curious. A missing 8th Hardy Boy.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardy Boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing.
Yeah.
Anything else out of the ordinary?
Note to self. This would be a good question to ask Titus. Where's the 8th man? A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
Point, light step, number 41
I'm
shoe.
guessing that's the skinny Hardy Boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
You mean the red-faced one?
Yes, well, he did look a bit like a rat. You're right. Do you think those prints belong to him?
Yeah.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the combined weight of 2 people, one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat hardy boy, the one sitting in the middle.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Right, the fat guy from the booth was carrying the victim.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used
Because he was
a
already dead at that
makeshift
point.
stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
We unfortunately squandered the chance to look more into the corpse, but he did not die from the hanging. He died before, or was at least unconscious.
Maybe the carrier wanted to impress his peers, demonstrate his physical might.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing hardy boy. Wonder who he is.
Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
He regrets it the moment he says it.
Don't say anything, just
I
nod.
don't know why I said that. We are not looking for a drummer. We are looking for a group of dock workers.
The lieutenant clearly appreciates the chance to clear up the drummer issue himself.
Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out the right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Not
We
thoughtfully.
should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yeah, prudent. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardy Boys.
Yeah, I know. 8 tracks, 7 Hardy Boys.
Which one is missing, do you think? I'm going to say it was our Old Soul.
So the Odd Soul was present at the lynching, but isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardys are going to tell us who this person is. For now, it's best if we just keep our eyes open. I'm sure our investigation will eventually lead us to the Old Soul.
I have a feeling it's maybe one of the drivers. So, can check in here again. The mirror, the composure, sleeping dog worker. Oh right, there's a sleeping dog worker. Physical instrument. Do I have some more for that? Okay, yeah. Let's try to wake him up. I completely forgot about that guy, honestly. Probably inside. Yeah, I hope it's a lead. I hope it's not just some dude. He's not here. He's not here. Is he only here in the mornings, probably? Maybe I missed my chance for today.
You see a heavy steel dot, the cobalt blue surface. It leads to a side building.
Oh man. Trash container, measure head, backyard wall, Box of sunglasses. I'm still lost.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work. The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work then pay.
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Maybe don't tell people. The people they don't like are actually right.
I can't do anything here with this dude. I mean, we can challenge. We can challenge Measurehead maybe.
Looking for something, Hunt?
You could push him by asking him to show you the soles of his boots.
Oh!
He definitely looks like someone capable of a lynching.
Let me see the soles of your boot.
Been admiring the stompers, Hunt? For sure, I can demonstrate them.
On the bottom of the man's boots, you see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern.
What's up with your soles?
It's Revachol.
Where do you get boots like that?
Custom made. Cost me a pretty penny.
But why?
You'll see when the time comes, officer. True patriots carry Revachol in their very souls.
I mean, he's the dude who probably the mug apartment belongs to.
Technically, you're stomping on Revachol every step you take.
I know you people don't understand poetry.
Yeah, it's probably his house. Let me turn in some bottles.
The tear machine your bottles clunk.
Ah, it gives nothing! It's so low. Let's try to get our ass, hopefully our ass not beat by Measurehead. And then I'm gonna swap over to Ring Fit for today. Wait, actually? Can I not go here now? No, there's nothing here, right? I'm gonna get my ass beat, am I not? I should probably save beforehand. Just in case. Okay, let's just save. Do I all have my physical stuff equipped? This one's a +1, I already have a +1 from the overshot, so no difference. Fine, let's fight him.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last. In addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
You pick up on something artificial in his tone, like he's putting on an act. This is unlike him. He is usually more himself.
There's more to it. What have you got against them?
Fine. They have recently fallen under the influence of a possibly sexually perverted female vagrant and a narcotics peddler. It's shameful.
Who do you mean?
Find out for yourself. Endomorphic blob.
Interesting.
Let's go over that funky race classification again.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss. Your love.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Mr. Clare also, to serve is not.
He looks toward the harbor. Motion.
I think
that will be the...
He will grant
your Pete.
The lieutenant.
You should keep him close.
Huh, no, I not pass. I also cannot pass by her. Cannot pass by him? How do I get past him? Why can I get past him? I cannot challenge him, and I cannot walk by. Gonna punch him. But how do I get the conversation for that is what I wonder.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
How do I get to punch him?
Really let yourself. There is nothing fun. I cannot possibly.
Welcome. He must
I am
true. The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic tree. His large jaw, for example, could be a trait indicative.
No, I didn't go for that route.
His earlobes could be small.
I didn't go for that. Earlobes are too big.
The size of the earlobes is not a real craniometric criteria. Everyone knows this.
Your earlobes are flawless, Jean-Luc.
Yes.
You sure? I mean, the jaw is clearly an atavistic stigmata.
Atavistic stigmata makes pussy say yes, plenty.
Babe,
oh God.
Thanks. But I got this.
You have him off guard now. He's preoccupied with his situation with his woman.
Yeah, I don't think I can punch him anymore because I completely backed out of challenging him at all. Yeah, no, what I did was I didn't fight him, but I also did not subscribe to his mentality. The way I got into here was through, well, agility, to say it that way. But like jumping over the fence. Maybe I can talk to the blonde woman again? Let's see. No, measure head, physical instrument. It still shows up here that I can fight him, but I don't know how do I get to that anymore. Also, I have no map, which is like, I wish I had a map. Maybe I can kick in the door on top of the roof. Can I like maybe? Oh, I can ask him about maybe about the 8 guy.
Still hanging around. What is it now?
Me and Everard talked. You promised to cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Why don't you push me some more and find out, you gimp?
You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
I found 8 set of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
A she!
Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Okay.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
So we have a bit more information on that at least. I talk at this guy at all. I don't think he understands us. Or maybe he's just like pretending he doesn't understand us.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod.
Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
I get a yellow exclamation mark when I walk in here. No, nothing? Okay, never mind then. Her test was volition, right? Let's see. Let's go up. Can't do anything more here.
Following your lead.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I can't do anything here anymore. I don't think this is... No, it's locked!
Up here in the rain.
Ooh, it was one time only, damn it. The Hardy Boys gave me a recording. They said proves the deceased's intention to commit rape.
It sounds like the boys would have preferred my saying it did happen. I didn't want to get caught up in this.
She is not at all worried the tape will contradict her statement.
What does that recording say?
We are in the process of listening to it, but haven't yet.
She nods, exhaling a dense cloud.
Hiya, Mystic.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
We can't... Oh, man. We do get stronger. Yeah, I know. I was there. Man. I feel like I'm completely lost. Oh, we're gonna stop here for now. I'm gonna swap over to Ring Fit now. Because it has been a lot. I'm gonna go cry. What? I'm still gonna stream or just swapping game. So, I am gonna go play Ring Fit Adventure. I do that every Monday, Thursday, and Friday. However, anyone who's watching on YouTube, you need to swap into a new stream. I already set it up earlier. It should be on my channel. Everyone on not YouTube, just wait there for a few minutes and the stream will go online again. It's a bit annoying, but I need to go set up Ring Fit. It takes me a moment. So the stream turns off for like 5 minutes. In like 5 to 10 minutes, I'll be right back. So yeah, be right back.